So, I forgot the intro for this, but this is the intro. Hello, how's it going? How has your week been? It has been one whole week since we last spoke. Or I spoke and you, typed in the comments. Yeah, something like that. I'm already sidetracked. I didn't even get on track, and I'm already sidetracked. Like, what is this? Well, this is a very faint, start. Which, I mean, you know, it's white and light, and it just doesn't stand out. White on white and light on white, and yeah. I'm obviously colored penciling in some things, and I believe last week I mentioned something about wanting to do more fairies. So I did more fairies. Yay! I need to name these two. I don't know what I'm going to name them. Boy 1 and Boy 2? Yeah, that's not going to work. So basically what I did was the fairy that I did, I put it on my laptop and I turned the touchscreen off after I blew it up. Not like kaboom. I made the image bigger. That was an unnecessary clarification. Woo! But I made it bigger and then I traced it off my laptop and then I flipped it and I traced it identically on the other side. Did that make sense? It probably made sense. I mean, you can see it right there. That's what I mean. That thing on the computer in front of me. In front of you. In front of us. So yeah, that's all I did to make that larger. And yeah, you can see with the darker colors. And when I get the hair, it'll stand out a little bit more. I didn't really have like I'm going to do all the base colors and then I'm going to go back and do the shading. That's not how that went. I work very chaotically. So I did start with the skin tones. But then when I was doing the shorts, I was like, I already have this color out. This is what I'm going to use for the shading on the skin. And yeah, I just kind of went back and forth like that. If I had a color I was going to use somewhere else, I just used that color somewhere else. At the same time, I was using it as a base color. And with the hair, I did like the light, sort of highlighty parts, or where the color would be a little bit lighter from the lighting. Yeah. And then I went over it with a darker red, and like it's not a perfect blend, but it's not bad. And I did add white up there eventually, but I do like how the hair turned out for the most part. So yeah, I might have to remember that trick in the future. Make it a little easier on myself. No, I don't like taking it easy on myself. I feel like we've discussed this. I like taking the hard way because I hate myself. Something like that anyway, right? Yeah. And I still didn't really know what I wanted to do with the wings, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting than just a pale pink, even though pale pink is still so pretty. So I did try to add some variation of like light pink to dark purple. Not that that is super blendy by any means. And maybe it would have looked better if it was more of a blendy than a solidy. But it is what it is, and I wanted to keep things consistent. Oh, that means you've done more than one, haven't you? Yeah, no, this is actually my second time doing this. I had already done one previously. And there'll be another surprise coming up. Bah! But you'll see. And I should also say that I am doing this on shrink eating paper. You know, that's why I'm peeling it off. It actually does look kind of cool at this point. My first attempt, I don't know what it was, but some of it just came out really scratchy and uneven. And this one seemed like the color applied better. So, yeah. Also, I found it easier to cut out like the small parts at the feet first, and then work my way up to those bigger chunks up top. It was just easier to hang on to at that ending point. And I learned that when I was doing the paper one. Oh, Oh, that was even smaller than this, though. It's rinky-dink small to that size. Small to that size. Shrink to that size? Oy! What am I doing? But anyway, yeah. So the one head came out kind of lopsided on one of these, but, you know, it's fine. Just don't look too closely. I don't think this was a lopsided one. Anyway, here they are. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And no, that's not the original and the one that you just saw me colored. These are, well, 2 more sets after. And yes, I did, like, only 2 at a time. And here they are, shrinky-dinked down. All 4 fairies, both sets of twins. And obviously there's going to be a few imperfections in the coloring and such. But I do think both of these turned out, even with the one having a little bit of a lopsided head, I think both of these turned out better than the original, because the original had like a couple spots where things were really faded out. Because like I said, for some reason it was just really scratchy to work with. And I did put a couple quick coats of Mod Podge on all of them. And yeah, this was just a real quick clip of me sticking these on hairpins. There you go. And quick cat intervention too. Hello, Punk! Punk! Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Hi! There we go. Yeah, she loves lights, but for some reason she did not want to look at the camera. And yeah, final product, I broke one already. I don't think I let the glue dry, but I had kind of gotten a little extra smeary with that one, and I just did not want it to, yeah, like that one got stuck to the table. And that top one is the original one. So, yeah, the arm part, the green purple thing on the arm of the one got a little fadey. That made sense. And these are some of the other clips I did because I figured, hey, why not? Let's just show them off. Let me know which one's your favorite. Down in below in the comments or in my Discord with the link, and then my merch shop with the link. And until then, bye-bye!